Hello my friends and welcome to the first stream. Don't think anyone's actually ever watching right now, but it's the first stream I've done on the channel. It's taken me about 6 minutes or something just to set up, getting going. Never done a stream before, and we're going to pick a faction basically to run through this campaign with. Now I was going to leave that up to you guys, ones that are watching in the past. I was going to leave that up to you guys. Unfortunately, no one's in the stream right now, so I kind of have to make a decision. So, for English kingdoms, we've got Mears or West Sax. Pronouncing these names all wrong. Both of these should be fairly easy starts. In these areas here. Welsh kingdoms, we've got Gwynedd in the north of Wales, or we've got Strathclyde, who is our allies in the Kirkland campaign, the ones that caused us so much problems right to begin with. They've got a tough defence early on and are quite hard. I'm tempted by them, to be honest. Similar sort of area as well. Their faction features are map control. Connected kingdom is stronger by definition. Own settlements next to each other can earn bonuses. Capture major settlements for the chance to trigger missions, and very strong cavalry, good missile infantry, and exceptional archers. That's all very good stuff. So I'm very, very tempted by the Welsh kingdom of Strathclyde. Gaelic kingdoms, we've got Kirkend, which we're doing on our YouTube series, so our Let's Play series, so we're not going to do them. And Mead, I'm doing in my personal save, so again, I'm not going to do either of the Gaelic kingdoms. I don't fancy East Anglia or Northumbria, and I don't really fancy any of the Vikings, so I think, given that we've got nobody in the stream right now, going with the Welsh kingdom of Strathclyde is going to be the best option straight off the back. Heroism. Wales is a land of heroes. Earn heroism by winning battles, owning Welsh land, and racking up generals to gain bonuses. Owning Welsh land is probably not going to be the easiest of things, because we start up in the north. 5 supplies and own our allied territory for all armies, and plus 5 unit morale in all regions, all armies. So I'm going to go for normal again. This is going to be a harder save, but I feel like I'm starting to get up to the challenge now. I played a bit in the personal save, and I'm finding different ways to play the game. So I think Strathclyde's going to offer a very, very different challenge, if I am honest. And again, I'm just going to get it, and then I'll turn my desktop audio up so that you can listen to the intro video, which I didn't do enough in the last episode, in the first episode of the Let's Play. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to shut up. just quickly turn this audio back down so I don't deafen you or overpower my mic, which I know does tend to happen. So we've got to eliminate the rebels in Govan, and that will give us internal stability of +5. We're -5 just now, so before I do anything, I want to learn from mistakes. Let's go and have a look at diplomacy. So, treaties. Apparently I've got no treaties. I'm pretty sure we're pretty friendly with Kirkin. Right, who are they allies with? Because, so it was these guys that caused us all the problems last time. So, Kirkran. So let's see if we can go with okay, so we can get all the way up to defensive pact and military access, which is kind of helpful. So that's good. And if we go to 42, we'll actually go to these guys first, and we'll offer. Oh, we've got a defensive pact and military access with them. Oh no, right. So what I want to do is actually come out of that and go back into here and go. Defensive pact, please. I'm not going to get the defensive pact there, but at least they're not going to attack us. So, and then if we go to 42, and then add defensive pact maybe. They find that insulting, so that's fine. Gwynedd. We'll get a declaration of friendship with our little Welsh friends. See if we can get that. Excuse me. So we got trade forecast there as well. So we've got defensive pact in a lot of places here. Western ass. Oh, what's our attitudes here? Okay, so they don't like us. What about the North Leod? Improving, they don't mind us too much. And our other border is these guys who again deteriorate, and let's see if we can. That works for me. So we've actually just protected all our borders apart from this one, I think. No, we've got a declaration of friendship all the way on the north side, so we've got to go basically to the Western Ass or the North Leod for war, which is going to hopefully help us out just a little bit. So that means we can now focus on getting something upgraded or whatever. So right now you take 40 food, you take 60, and we're producing 72. Okay, makes no sense. Food's good though. Yeah, we're 22 up front, so do you know what? I think this really is the no-brainer here. Like, I want to do that, but I think this is a no-brainer because it's so much extra money and extra morale. I mean, that's an extra 100. That's an extra 50 or something. That's good if we've got a market. But we don't have that, so but this is an extra 150 or something, so I think we go with that. We go with this, and then do we go with a food one plus 15 for food and a little bit of money as well. So yeah, we'll do exactly that. There we go, and that's going to upgrade us quite nicely. I don't believe we've got any other territory anywhere. So we've got, yeah, this is a Western Ass, so I'm going to guess that's this one. It is indeed. So, and that'll be Stref Bellin, that's Govan, and that's Alglut, which is up here. So that covers off all our province, and we're just going to now go get rid of these rebels, because I think that's going to make a lot of sense. And try and take them out. And I think I'm just going to auto resolve this one this time. We should have the aerial advantage, so I'm going to just go with protective. capture a settlement, and that's fine by me. That's exactly what I want to do. We've actually got a building we can upgrade here, and it's a trade wharf. Will give us a little bit of extra food production, a little bit extra trade, and 10% for money earned from trade. So let's go with that then. Do we have anything we can actually study from all these upgrades? Actually, no, we won't, because we've not actually made them yet. So I guess before we go to war, we'll go back and we'll offer the North Leod that exact offer that they just offered us. So, and I will pay them, offer a payment of 100. That charged me more than 100, didn't it? Didn't indeed, it charged me 168. But that now means that all our borders are protected with this treaty, which means that you can't actually defend anything. So they're not interested in that yet. Gwynedd, I don't want to do it with. Yeah, I want a defensive pact, please. Nope. North Leod, nope. Just got that. Nope. These ones. That's insulting to them, so we can ignore all that basically. So is this army strong enough, really? Believe it is. Our war favor is 0. Actually, they're at war with Kirkran and Affalada, so I mean, we don't have any military alliances here, so, and neither do they, so, oh wait, they're a vassal of the North Leod. That's annoying. That changes things just a touch. I think that does put us a little spanner in our works, just a touch. And they've got this 6 stack down here as well. I guess means we're going to move you here into Stref Belin. And we can't actually do any of that anyway. So we just paid all our money to get a defensive pact that's now going to expire, basically. Okay, so it's not ideal, but we're going for it. And we will occupy that. And now we've got to eliminate the North Leod. That's fairly good. So, and that's a farm as well. That's great news, because that means we can just instantly come in and we can recruit more units, because we've now got more food. So that's very, very handy there. Obviously we get money if we get this down here. This is now risk of rebellion. Buildings -3. It's not from that one anyway. Occupation -10 because we've obviously just taken that settlement, so that's fine. Governor is a farmer, so 10% plus 10 food production basically for this province. But that means that we can actually upgrade this army just a touch. Do you know what I'm actually a little bit tempted to do is see... No, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to work. Okay, so we'll continue on. But we've now basically taken all of our state, if you like. All the state of Straklut, which is a pretty positive start. We've got a strong army obviously going down to take out the rest of that civilization. Civilization isn't the right word, faction. The Northfield coming in from all angles. They look fairly strong. We just need to hold off against a rebellion, which okay, they've annexed somebody. So I want happiness local provinces or anything that does that. If I remember correctly, it's no governance maybe do it. Oh no, wait, you're general. What does Zeal do for a general? Because that's not ideal. Commander's order. So I put a bard on my king by accident. Although, was that maybe me? I'm gonna go with champion and get that up just a touch. Or do we actually go with the quartermaster and get campaign movement range? That's maybe a good idea. I think we're just going to sit here just now, just while this dust settles, and we are going to recruit some units. So if we look at what we need, I'm going to take this guy and what are you? You're Old North. I mean, they're a lot better, but they're double the price. I'm going to go with some scouts. I think scouts will be okay. And that's 20. We've got 37 available. Didn't realise they were called God's Warriors. And then we'll take Spearmen up here. What I'm just quickly going to do. Know this army that's at Melrose. Or Melrose. Can't get near here. I'm just going to nip in. Sack this. And return. Because that's just a little bit more money for us. And we'll hinder them just a touch. So we've got this upgrade coming next turn. This one's already done. Ooh, that's interesting. Minus construction cost to all regions and adjacent provinces. That's interesting indeed. Got that coming. That'll come next turn as well. So we should actually see income increase quite a bit next turn because we've got that big upgrade there. We actually need to prepare for that, but we've got food coming in here and here, which should hopefully cover that off. So we'll move on and continue. See if we get a response from either of our two enemies. Of course, one of them is vassal, one of them is the main enemy, if you like. It's kind of the wrong way around for what I wanted to happen, but you know, it works. But we should have a much stronger alliance now with these nations that are around us, because they do not like the North Leod. So what we're going to do here is we're going to recover you back, and I'm going to find a way of building this army without hurting the food too much and hurting the other army. I think that's going to be the balance here. and I'm working out how the best way to do that is going to be. Right, so we could upgrade this. Again, that's more food, and then that's more money, a cheaper industry. These are different units. So we can't actually merge any of these. So that doesn't work in that sense. That's going to take 4 turns to get down there, and that's even longer. So that's a long time. So we'll need to do that to time that move right. What we're going to do here, I don't want to actually do that, but we'll just sack it again. Hopefully we can move. That's food. What one's that? That's Chef Berlin. Kinda don't want to do that. I kinda want to do it here. That's a bit frustrating because its benefit is siege holdout time, double for city ports. So yeah, but we've not got a city port, and then that's money. So I'm kind of guessing that I'm going to go with this. Okay, food upgrade here. Do need to keep that 20, of course, because we've got that coming in 2 turns, which is a problem for building this army up. If I'm honest, we're at -6 just now. Occupation obviously going down. That'll go down fairly quickly, hopefully. But the issue is we've probably annoyed them here. So I think what I don't want a fleet. I want you to be here, and I want archers. You're not going to cost too much in food, are you? 10. So I think that's a gamble worth taking. Which one did I decide to upgrade? It was this one, wasn't it? 4 turns. Okay, so we've got archers incoming. We'll see how that takes us. And depending on how they move that army, I might go and take that Abercurnig, just if anything as a distraction. And then next turn, I'm probably going to have a look and see if we can get military allies with the nations that are around us that maybe aren't quite so keen on the North Leod. That's not looking good. Might actually move that army back to Gerben. And leave this area, and we maybe just give up Seth Berlin, Streth Berlin. Can't even get them there. That's sausages. Well, we've got 1,000 coming in every turn right now with just this one province. I think next turn we move these guys down, or do we bring you guys up to deal with the North Leod? That's the interesting thing now. We know it's going to take 4 turns to get from here down. No, I think we bring you back to deal with the North Leod. No, you're going to take a bit of attrition, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. You know, we've got a 13 stack army. Well, I'm happy to take a little bit of attrition, particularly if it gets us another settlement. I actually meant to go into diplomacy that turn. You know, if we can get Edinburgh, however it's pronounced, that gives us that settlement and that region will fall quite quickly. Their other armies up fighting elsewhere. They have indeed gone for Stref Berlin, and they're now moving as well. That's maybe not worked out quite as well as I hoped. We need to get Stref Berlin back actually quite quickly, because that's one of our major food sources actually, and income sources. Yeah, so as you see, we're now minus 33 food. So let's go into diplomacy and go to Kirkrain. Now, you should be improving. So they're very friendly. They're still not interested in that, so let's go to these guys, see if they're interested in defensive yet. You're improving as well. I don't think I'm good enough with views. Yeah, insulting still. So let's have a look. Attitude. I'm gonna go all the way to the top, other way. So that's improving. That's deteriorating. Why is that deteriorating? Past treaties with the Northfield, so they must get on with the Northfield, or not because of the pact. They don't like the treaties with the Gilodel. You don't like the Northfield or the Gilodel, how you pronounce it. You're improving quite rapidly. Who are you? You're up here, okay? And who are you? You're across here. I'm interested in being friends with you. You can't move again. Heroism is there. Okay. At Clue, how far can you move this turn? So you can get to this army here, but you're not going to be able to get to at Clue, which is good for me. The other thing that I might do is Tanner might be handy actually. Judge's Hall is corruption reduced. It costs money to do that. That's Story Hall. That's campaign movement plus 10% of money. That's plus church, but it costs money but increases happiness. That's industry. And that's the patrol. The patrol is actually quite interesting, but I'm not going to do it because it does cost food. So what I'm thinking is Story Hall. What does this end up as? So Story Hall, you're up here. I mean, that looks pretty good actually, so I'm happy to go with that. Just even for the money and the happiness that that's going to create, that's fairly good. You know, plus we've got this creating happiness, so you're up here actually, so oh, that's another big upgrade there, so we'll maybe try and get that in the next few turns, because that's another big wad of money upgrade there. That's another 150 or so. Okay, so we will continue on once again. And see if we can, you know, if we take out this 6 stack, we're actually in very good shape, because Kirkrain will hopefully deal with that 11 stack. And then we can swing round, take Edinburgh and Co. and actually really give the Northfield a big issue. Got no idea who you are. You're defensed with them, and them. You're actually defensive with them. You're at war with East Angles and them. You know what? You're actually quite far away from me, so yeah. Do you know what? Why not? When I get there, I can worry about that. That 11 stack is actually coming back, though. It's now down to a 10 stack. That 9 stack's getting closer and closer, and they need to be able to get to that 6 stack quicker. Hurt us losing that one settlement. It's really strange how losing one settlement really changes the game. And that's now a 12 stack. But I mean, it can't be the strongest 12 stack in the world, so we will occupy this once again. I mean, you're the strong. That can't be that strong, so we will pursue. And they will hopefully get weakened by, you know, our ally here, who I genuinely can't remember who he is. You are a general, so let's go. Do we go with governance, or do we go with not really pillager? No, quartermaster. I'm thinking of. Yeah, we're gonna go with quartermaster because that's range. We have food again. That's good news. And we got money coming in. We can actually increase that, but that's not really a huge amount of food. 15 food. I mean, it would be handy, but 15 food plus not a lot of money. And if we get this, that's going to be a big increase of money. Increases fame, increases happiness. You know, that's next turn. So what's this going to cost? 1400. Yes, that takes us away from being able to afford that next turn. So it would be, yeah, that still takes us away back at 1700 next turn. So we kind of have to just take it as it is, leave it, and move on. I think we can't move them anymore. The North Leod are attacking these guys now. But they shouldn't be that strong with that 12 stack. That cannot be that strong a 12 stack army. You know, they took quite a beating in that last, well, quite an increase there. So it was a 6 stack, now it's a 12 stacks, and it's in enemy territory, so it can't really have replenished anything since we approached this army. So if we go up there afterwards, and I mean, it depends on what damage they do to them, what my action would be. What they're going to do, I'm not actually sure what they've done. This 9 stack's coming up here, and I can't move that one because now got that 10 stack coming down as well. Trying to work out the best decision to do here, if I'm honest now. So we've got a governor again. I'm happy to take the scribe here. Plus 10%. So it's actually plus 5%, I think. Bard. What do you do? You're plus commander's order and all that. Unit replacement and food. Loyalty, siege holdout time. So yeah, I'm happy to go with that again. Now, where's it? Yeah, it's here. I'm actually fairly tempted to do that upgrade as well while we've got this extra money. We've maybe got just about enough food to do it, but I'm going to go with this because it just creates so much extra cash. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring you in and you into this army. And start replenishing that, you know, building a second army. I'm going to take this just to try and distract them here. And if I remember correctly, this should be at a church building, but you do need to convert it here. But that might try and get this army to come in here, and then I'll hopefully be out of reach of the other one, is my thinking. And then we can go up north, take these two settlements back and take out that army, is exactly what I'm thinking. Just while this is between turns, so I'm just going to dive to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back in just a second. So I'll get back and the do it or no more. I'm kind of hoping that wasn't one of our allies. I suspect it could have been, no. They've got that 10 stack right there. So I am going to move back up, see if we can take this 12 stack, which in theory should hopefully be weaker. We're going to occupy this settlement. Strat clue is -9 here. What's the issue here? So occupation, food. Oh, because we've got more people to feed, don't we? Units, buildings, characters. So you take food? No. Do you swallow food? No, that's another church. It's actually quite interesting, actually, then. And we've lost, it's this settlement here, we've lost it. That's what I've missed, because I've obviously been in the bathroom. I've missed it, they've taken that down there. Okay. I mean, where can you go? I know it's not an option. Oh, you're fortified, so I can't actually see where you can go. I mean, this 5 stack here is actually really strong while it's in Girvan. I'd be very, very confident of defending in Girvan. If I am honest. Yeah, but we're going to continue on, see what we can do. And hopefully start to make a dent into the Northfield. You know, they've got both their armies in a similar area, which might cause issues for us. They've decided to encircle here, which will hopefully give us an eye of what they've got in that army. But also their other army is in Edinburgh, which is not a place where I want to challenge. Do not want to challenge them in a siege battle. We've still got the Western ass to deal with as well. I was kind of hoping this would be a quick comeback up, deal with that army. My secondary army can go and take a couple of settlements around here, and it's really not worked out that way. at all. You know, and if anything, they've strengthened. Kind of have to do one of these food ones, don't we? Alklute's probably our safest bet. Overstep Berlin even. Keep doing that. I mean, you're only plus 10 though compared to, what does that do? That's plus 15. So that's a gamble, but that's a safe. We're going to go with the safe one first. Do we have any actual upgrades we can do yet? Nope. Okay, so if we march out, they've got a lot of spearmen. We have 2 cavalry, so that's fine. We've got a lot of spearmen. We've got a couple of axemen to hopefully go into their spearmen. Okay, so you know what? I'm fairly content with this. We're maybe small favourites. We will march out and we will fight them and we will see how we get on. This is a huge battle for this campaign right now, because we lose it, we're exposed. We win it, we're on the front foot against a stronger neighbour, if you like. And it might give us some favour with Kirkrain and getting a full military alliance. We'll take the sack this time, because that's a lot of money that we can reinvest into our civilization. In fact, we can actually get that, which would be +4 happiness, which would almost get us out. Only takes 4 turns, or we could get the extra food that we really need. Yeah, that's a gamble one, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go with that. I think, yeah, that's Zeppelin, which is why we went for that one, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll go with the Bard's Hall. Get our happiness and our fame up. Just a touch. So general, we will take the quartermaster, please. Which is extra movement range, isn't it? Yes, it is. And if we get up to the next one, it's actually reducing an upkeep cost and whatnot. So this is one here, and where's Duncaden? That's here, so that's actually our not so much allies, but you know, they've been left with absolutely battered here. Oh, ignore that there. That's just my normal sort of daily alarm. Kirken's actually deteriorating now. That's not great. You're deteriorating. You're deteriorating. So nobody likes these people. Actually, just have a look at attitudes again. Other way around. We're actually equal in power with the North Leods now, according to this. So that's quite handy. You know, we've taken out one of their big army, leaving them with one remaining. So if we convert this, you know, it'll cost us 900 and it'll take 4 turns, but it gives us a charge and money, which is actually worse than what we currently have, but it gives us more happiness. And that's the same with Abenberg, but we're not investing in Abenberg right now because they've got a big army right there, so we need to get our food back up, and that's the issue that we've got. To get our food back up, we need to defeat that 12 stack Western Ass army. So, you know, not ideal situations. Saying encoding overloaded, so after this turn I am going to end the stream, guys, and save and whatnot. Because I've obviously not got the settings right, and it's getting quite late. I've got the little ones in the morning. I was kind of going to go on for another half hour, but if the encoding's gone, then I don't blame you for not watching, if I am honest. But we will be back with this save at some point, and I will have a look at the settings and try and fix it out. It did indeed go for my bait there. That's an 18 stack army now. That's strong. That's very strong, actually. They've obviously kind of taken our province back. That's fine by me. I'm happy for them to do that. In fact, it actually works out quite well, I think. So, of the Western Ass move, because I've not seen them come up. Taking its time, they obviously have. So, we need to move you back down. I mean, we're getting a trespassing penalty here. We were here before you took it. I mean, I think that's a fairly harsh one. In fact, I'm going to gamble on protecting Seth Billen here. Can we upgrade that? Yes, we can. No, we can't. That's Seth Billen, so we're not doing that one. We'll do this one at Al Klut instead. I think that's still a 12 stack, but I'll be getting a strong 12 stack now. And we've got a fairly strong 13 stack here. And that's not the